Welcome. Shagotom. ¿Cómo estás? Why do I have to start the video every time in a weird way, man? Anyway, look, so I'm at Coventry Road, Small Heath. I'm not going to explain this place any further. I've done so many vlogs. Forget UK, everyone around the world knows this place now. I found a wicked place here. It's a Syrian pastry shop. I'll tell you something funny here. I was checking online and try something a bit different. And I don't know how, but he ended up in Small Heath. You know, me and my brothers, yeah, we come here pretty much on a weekly basis. We do long walks and I've never come across this place. It's really weird. It's like on a side road. So we're going to try this place out today and I'm not going to waste any time in the car. So let's get going. Yeah, come. Yeah, so I had to park my car really far. I couldn't find any parking. Anyway, so this is the place we're going to be eating at today called SY Sweets. For the people that live locally, that's Coventry Road there. Here's the shop. It's basically on a side road. As soon as you go past Juices for Life, it's basically the road straight after. Everyone watching from outside of Birmingham probably thinking to themselves, no one cares. People watching locally, however, they're probably thinking Juices for Life. Yeah, boy. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. As you can see, the inside is really nice. Plenty of seats if you do want to come down with your family. And I forgot to mention, you know, the owner of this place is actually a Syrian brother. Wonderful man. Yep, I think you all know where this is heading. Syria, Middle East. They're gonna have baklavas. Let's start there. You know one thing that's crazy? Whenever I have baklavas, I just come into one of these places and just have one or two pieces with a cup of tea and call it a day. But you see plenty of people coming down and buying them in kgs, man. You know, I think I worked this one out. Look, yeah, you have to be very open-minded if you want to understand what I'm about to say. I believe baklavas is to the Middle Eastern countries what mishti and mitai is to Bangladesh, Pakistan and India. There you go, I said it. Look, man, I'm sorry. I know I'm talking a lot of gibberish today, but you have to understand my point of view. I have shown baklavas on this channel so many times. I literally have nothing to say about this anymore. Actually, that's a lie. I've got one more thing to say. If you do come to this place, try out these extra large baklavas. They only cost £3, but make sure do not get two. You might push your cholesterol over the edge. Like me. Dur, cholesterol ar kita. Amra beta manush. Amra bar cholesterol re doraini. Cholesterol e amra re dorai. What the older generation would say, not me, I'm scared of cholesterol. Anyway, as you can see, this place sells a wide variety of desserts. Some you may be familiar with and others are called things like muhalia, halawat al-juban. Why do I have to do this? I always butcher other people's language. Anyway, if you want to order desserts from here, do what I do. Just order whatever looks nice. It's universal, always works out. And now moving on to another very common item you find in Middle Eastern dessert places, biscuits. Fun fact for everyone, according to Google, the modern day biscuits as we know it was actually invented by France and Italy. I tell you straight, I don't agree to this one bit. Biscuit was invented by Bangladeshis. We all know it. Now, you know what, man? These are dangerous things to be talking about on a public platform. World is in a very tense situation as it is. Before you know it, another conflict's gonna break out over who created biscuits. Conflict ita buzina. Thiko to ase. Amrar bafta dainte asta duniyar manshore biscuit banani ar khawani hikaila. Kena shormor kita. Thiko to ase. What the older generation would say, not me. Anyway, that's enough about biscuits. Now let's move on to the highlight of this shop, pastry goods. On a serious note, man, you know this place, if you like your pastries, you're gonna love this place. You know everything that you're looking at here, they cost 60p each, or 10 for £5, which is quite nice because if you come with the kids and stuff, you can try out all different things just for a fiver. You know, when I was recording all of this, a few of the brothers that work here, they came to me and they basically go, you really did choose the worst day to come because everything was finished. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to mention, you know, majority of the main items on the menu, they're not actually on display. You have to basically order it and then they make it fresh for you. Now the issue with this is the menu is in Arabic. It's also in English, but the English says things like halawat al-juban. Okay, I don't need to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying. I don't really know half of what these things mean. So you can do what I did, which is very strange as you're about to see. Assalamu alaikum. Can I have one of these ones, please? Yeah? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, good.
One. Yeah, I told you it's strange. What I did is basically I searched SY Sweets on Google, pressed images, and whatever looked nice to me, I just pointed at it, and bada bing, bada boom. It's universal. It worked. Anyway, ordered my food. Let's get out of here. You know what, man? That place, I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm sitting on the passenger side. It's really, you know, the steering wheel. I don't know why I have to do these things, and it's really annoying me. Anyway, so that place is a good place, you know. I do kind of feel bad. As I mentioned before, like the owner was telling me to come back on another day because they'll have a lot more food on display. But, you know, he is what he is, one of them ones. I got quite a few bits and bobs. I'll show you the two main things. I'm going to make it quick because I don't want the food to get cold. First of all, cup of tea, £1. Well, it's not tea, it's Arabic coffee. Really good. Try it out if you do come here. Next, this is the thing that I went for. You know, it's messed up. I still don't know what it's called. As you saw earlier on, yeah, I had to show you on the phone, any. It's basically, it's got like sesame seeds, fresh bread, and you've got like cheese on it. It looks nice. Cost is £3.50. I think it's a bargain because it's just, you know, where you going to get fresh stuff like this, man? Let's be honest, innit? I'm going to take a bite now, yeah, and give you an honest review. Yeah, just took a bite. Look. You can't say I'm lying, yeah? Cheese. Bread. Sesame seeds. Look, man, I can't do reviews, and it is what it is, and total lie. I can do reviews. Watch this. You know the bread, yeah, freshly made. Sesame seeds. I hate sesame seeds, but I don't know why it tasted really nice on this. The cheese, on the other hand, was extremely different to what we eat in UK. Put it this way, you know Asian cheese paneer? It was very similar to this, quite dense and quite salty as well. Boom. That's how you do a review. You know, I hate YouTube, man. It makes me arrogant. Now, on a serious note, you know what? It's nice, you know, genuinely nice. If you like your pastry goods, trust me, I think you're going to like it. Now, the next thing I got here, sorry, man, I don't like talking while I'm eating it. I got a few other things here, small bits and bobs, but this look really nice, innit? £2. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. It's on display if you do come to eat. I'll be honest with you, I don't really need to take a bite out of this. This looks genuinely good. Yep, I can confirm this was lovely. Who says lovely, man? I'm stuck in the 60s, you know that? Now, seriously, this was really nice. How do I put it? You know, the texture of it. It was a mixture of yogurt, milk, and ice cream. It also had many different nuts on top, mainly pistachio nuts, and coconut shaving all over as well. You know, I'm getting good at these reviews, you know. You should never become arrogant. You know why? You're about to find out. That looks really nice. I don't want it to fall here. Look at this, man. No one shows you this side of YouTube. I was about to record the dessert. Look at this. Fell out my hand. I'm not gonna lie. Literally gonna cry on back streets of Small Heath. Anyway, so let's do a quick review, yeah? So this place, fantastic place, genuinely The brothers there are really nice. If you live locally, 100% come down. They got loads of stuff, and you know, especially for the kids, and they got like all these small bits and bobs that I showed you can get earlier on. The vlog doesn't finish here. I need to pay a visit to Asda, so let's get going. Fast minute bade. Okay, so it's 5 minutes later and I'm at the local Asda. You wanna hear something funny? OG subscribers will remember. Remember back in the days when I used to do vlogs at Asda, Lidl, Tesco? Those were some crazy days, man. Then again, is it really crazy? I'm still vlogging at Asda. Anyway, let's go in, yeah? So this is me walking down the nappy aisle. I can't believe nappy days are back, man. Not for me, you know, I've got a newborn now, innit? I'll be honest with you, just thinking about the fact that I have to buy nappies every week, I broke down. As you can see, I cried a little. But straight after, I don't know what came over me, I threw the nappy back. I felt rebellious. I was unwilling to accept this is my fate. But then I picked it up because I realized if I don't take it now, I'm going to come back later on. Okay, back at the passenger side. Weird. Anyway, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time. Look, man, I can't do reviews and it is what it is. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.